Hi, I'm Stephen Foster and I lead St Aldate's Church in Oxford. And our verse for the day today is Psalm 100 verse 5. For the Lord is good and his love endures forever. His faithfulness continues through all generations. It's so important in life to listen to your heart, to turn your emotions into prayers. And the Psalms really help with that. They give us language for how we're feeling. But the Psalms also help us speak to our heart. So important to remind your heart of who God is and what he's done. And that's what this verse does. It reminds us that the Lord is good. Often in our world, people can't even agree on what's good and what's bad. It's so important to remember that we just don't impose our view of goodness on God, but we receive goodness from God because the Lord is good. And that means that even when things are confusing, even when things are upsetting, even when you can't work out why things are happening the way they are, and even if you wouldn't have done things the way things have turned out, you can trust God because he is good and goodness is part of his character. But also his love endures forever. God's love looks different to the way we often see love in the world. It's not a passing emotion. It doesn't give up on people. It's not here one day and gone tomorrow. It doesn't ebb and flow like the tide. His love endures forever. And that means you can know, even if you've made mistakes, even if you've messed up, maybe you've let other people down, maybe you've let God down, maybe you've let yourself down, you can know that God isn't going to give up on you. There might be many crises in the world today, but God isn't giving up on the world. His love endures forever, and not just for our generation, but through the generations. And that gives you great hope. So today, why don't you speak to your heart afresh and remind your heart, whatever you're facing, the Lord is good and his love endures forever.